Welcome back to another video, you beautiful, lovely, powerful souls. Check this out, chosen ones. Chosen ones are empaths. We are empathic. You're able to put yourself in someone else's shoes and feel what they're feeling. You're able to feel what they're going through. And although it feels like a curse sometimes, it's also a gift for us. For us in our own lives, for us when it comes to using our discernment, and for us when we are of service to others. Chosen ones, you are empaths. You can feel everything that every person is going through. Have you ever looked into somebody's eyes and felt their pain and your eyes started watering? Have you ever looked into someone's eyes and you can see their whole life? You can see what they're experiencing. You can see what they got on their mind, what they're going to do next when they leave from out of wherever they are that you see them. Have you ever just walked by somebody and you could feel the sadness on them? You could feel them feeling depressed. You can feel people when they push you away. You can feel that energy pushing you away, man. Chosen ones are very empathic. You can feel what others are feeling. You can hear what other people are not saying when they're talking to you. That's what makes this shit so challenging, because you hear what other people are not saying. See, that's the power in this. And we got to look at and understand who we are so that we don't take these things very offensive. You're very empathic, man. You feel everything people experience. And you got to really protect your energy, because I know me, when I first started having my awakening, everywhere I went, especially the grocery store. I tell y'all about the grocery store often because a lot of shit went down in the grocery stores. But when I first had my awakening, I started going to the grocery stores and shit, bro. It was during my isolation period. I didn't like going out in public because I could feel everything that people were experiencing, and it was affecting me. I was absorbing in their energy, and that pain that they were feeling, the sadness that they were feeling, whatever that they were feeling that felt depressed, it was coming into my heart, like coming into my field, and it was weighing heavy on my heart. It was so hard for me to live like that. Like every time I would go into these stores or start to go out into public anywhere, this same shit started happening. So as chosen ones, you have to learn how to protect yourself. You can't absorb everybody's energy, because being empathic is an easy thing for you to do. So instead, you just have to observe without connecting, not attaching, because you have these psychic abilities, you have these psychic gifts, these psychic senses, and it's so easy to join someone else's world. You can see straight through people like a glass of water. You see shit very clearly. When you walk in a building, you can feel and sense the shit out of energy. If you walk in a restaurant, you can feel and sense the energy, and that's the decision you will choose by. If you walk into a building, if someone told you, hey, go check out this restaurant, and you decide to go check out this restaurant, you walk in there and that shit feel very fucked up, you dipping. You getting up out of there, because it's important to you of how you feel, because you know that those your feelings are your instincts. You have to trust what you feel, because what you feel is real. And if you feeling feeling uncomfortable in a place, there is a reason for that. So you'll already know you gotta go. That's what I mean by these. This is a gift for us empaths. And it's very important to shield and protect your energy, because if you see what's going on in this world today and you see the pain people are carrying, you have to stand in your power. Look at it like this. Instead of feeling sorry for people, and instead of absorbing in their energy, stand in your power and be strong for them. If you want to help them, you got to be strong for them. And the reason why I feel like it's so easy to also being empathic, I've been empathic my whole life. I didn't know what this shit was. And why I feel like it's also easy being empathic is like when you feel people's energies, and you once was depressed like me, once was sad all your life like me, hated yourself like me, hated life like I did, and you run into those type of energies that resonate, and you haven't healed, and you're absorbing in that energy, or maybe you're in the process of healing, you know what I mean, and you still absorb in that energy, that shit can affect you, bro. You'll carry that pain like it's your own. That's why I tell y'all, like, real talk, everything that we carry, it's not all our shit. Some of this stuff we were born with from our ancestors. That's why we got ancestral healing. A lot of this baggage we carry comes from our families, the people that we were raised with, the environment we grew up in. And our minds were recording, and we were imitating what we saw the people we grew up around doing. And then being so empathic, you pick up on all this fucking energy if you don't protect your energy. And you pick up on all this shit around you. Sometimes it can get mixed up in your field, and you don't know the difference, like what's yours and what's theirs, especially when it resonates. I want to tell you something. I've always used to struggle with poverty. Poverty is not a lifestyle. Poverty is a mindset. And I used to struggle with it, and I absolutely know why. Because of the opposition. That's just the key. It's one of the powerful things to do, is to get you in poverty. Okay? And I would struggle with that, and I always worried about how can I pay for this, how can I pay for that. All these things created more of that shit in my reality. Well, I was in a grocery store one day, and I was still healing from this that I've let go of. And the lady in front of me, she I looked at her, and she looked at me, and I picked up her energy. And her energy came into my field. And I could feel like, damn, she feel nervous. She feel worried, which connected to the way I used to feel when I was in a grocery store buying shit, not knowing if I'm going to have enough. Or, worrying about not having enough. And God will tell you something, God always made sure I had enough. It was worrying for nothing, okay? But I felt her energy hitting my heart. And I was like, dang, the fact that I was working on that healing and I let that go, I was able to recognize, like, damn, that's not my energy. That's her. And then when I looked back at her a second time after I was able to decipher that energy, she looked even more guilty and shame. I just smiled at her, like, letting her know it's okay. And to confirm that I was picking up her energy, even though I knew this, to let you know the confirmation, when she checked out, after she left 2 packs of meat there. She gave to the person that was working at the desk. She left that meat there because she couldn't afford that. And that's what I'm talking about. You can easily pick up on everybody else's shit. You can easily pick up on everyone's energy. And when it's hard to decipher it, when it's hard to separate it, it's whenever you've experienced it. So yes, chosen ones are very empathic. Chosen ones are empaths. But it's absolutely our gifts. We just have to learn how to protect our energy. We have to learn how to observe versus absorb. You feel me what I'm saying? We got to know how to, shield and protect ourselves and not pick up on everything, especially the shit that's out there now, that energy that's out there now. You don't want to get mixed up in all that shit, bro. And that's why I say it's important for chosen ones to heal. That don't mean you can't move along on your path. That don't mean you can't start that business. That don't mean you can move. That doesn't mean you can't move along. You can still move along. It just means that be mindful of who you are. That's why it's so important to know who you are. I'm going to talk about that on every video. It's important to know who you are, because every time I think I know myself, sometimes I get lost out there, and I have to come back, and I realize what I was running from was a part of who I really am. And I step into it. And the more I keep doing it, the more power I start to have. The more I start to know about myself. And it's so powerful, because there's so much more than you know, my friends. So you have this gift for a reason. God gave you this gift, even though it feels like a curse sometimes. This is absolutely a gift for you. It's very powerful when you're working with people. It's very powerful. You know what I'm saying? You could feel what people are feeling. So I hope this video was helpful to many of you souls out there. Say, chosen ones, you're powerful than you can probably even imagine. That's why your life was the way it was. That's why those thoughts, those negative thoughts, try to come so heavily, especially when you've already had an awakening. It doesn't want you to succeed. It doesn't want you to figure out the truth about yourself. So it does things to try to block you from discovering yourself. Whatever by means necessary, it will try it. That's why it's important for you guys to know yourself, same as myself. I still work on that. Nobody's perfect. There's always work to be done. I don't know it all. I don't act like I know it all. I'm always open to receive more. I'm just here rocking with you, baby, because I'm the truth seeker, spreading awareness, love, and light. Say, if you like this video, hit that like button, baby, so it can get through the YouTube algorithm and reach out to more chosen ones, light workers, and star seeds. People who rocking together like us, baby. People who understand each other like us. You feel me? People who can share stories with each other without being judged. It's okay here to have an open mind and feel what you want to feel down below in the comment section. Real talk. I'm not here to judge you. I'm here rocking with you, trying to understand each other. in each other's stories. You can see the connection that we have as chosen ones through our life, through our experiences. You can see the oneness in us, baby. That's real talk. Share this video to anyone you want to share this video to. And if you feel like you find the messages here, baby, if you feel like you find the messages here and my videos are resonating with you, consider tapping into the full awareness, love, and light that I'm sharing here each and every day on my channel by hitting that subscribe button and that bell, baby. It helps grow the channel, especially if you continuously find yourself back here, baby. But it's your choice. Because, we keep it raw, authentically true, and real up on here. We not hiding back. And we know on here ain't nobody better than nobody. We rocking with each other, keeping it real. Real talk, man. I love real. You know what I'm saying? I love real because I used to be so damn fake. Say, man, y'all keep taking care of yourself. I love each and every one of you out there, man. Keep putting yourself first and keep finding yourself and embrace your being empathy. Embrace being empathic is the word I'm looking for. Really embrace it because it's who you are and know how to use those gifts and not have those gifts be used on you by the things I described in this video, if that makes sense to you guys. Say, y'all keep taking care of yourself. I love y'all. Come back to see me. Miss Kelly Travel Spirituals checking out. Peace.